The last concept that Haystack 4 introduces is this idea of ontology, and ontology is again a nice way of saying that what we want to do is develop much more complex relationships between entities, whether it be simple things like water or more complicated things like equipment in a building, like air handlers or chillers or VAVs. And the ontology that we build, these complex relationships, allow us to work out, which air handler is conveying air to a VAV. And so understanding that relationship, how the air is conveyed along a duct, what the medium is, in this case air, or it could be steam in the case of a boiler plant. Understanding these relationships, again, enables that much richer extraction of data and models out of our systems. So fundamentally, they're the newest things in Haystack 4. And when you put all of those together, the defs, the taxonomy with the subtypes, and then the ontology with the more complex relationships, we can enable all of those things I mentioned earlier: more powerful queries and filters, richer tools to work with it, and then we can start to do validation of our semantic models as well. So we can check to make sure that a device conforms to a standard at the same time. Right from the very beginning, Project Haystack was designed with two principles in mind when we're talking about this. And the first one is definitely backwards compatibility needs to be maintained. And the second one is the idea of extensibility, that the model can be extended and customized without it breaking. And so Haystack 4 maintains these two core concepts and builds upon them. And so by implementing Haystack 4 or using Haystack 4, you are still using all of the same tags that exist today. None of those are changing. The relationships and the structures and everything that is currently defined will keep working. And any particular software platform or product that uses the Haystack or the previous versions of Haystack will continue to work with the Haystack 4 implementations. What we're doing now is evolving and adding on top of what is already a very rich definition and type system of the Haystack semantic modeling methodology.